Captain's Log Supplemental. We received a fleet-wide signal that included a document attachment titled Q Protocol from Starfleet HQ. All it says is punch him in the face? Who was Q, and who did he piss off at Starfleet?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Captain's Log Supplemental. My name is Stanford. I am joined by my two friends and co-hosts, Chris and Rob.
Hello.
Hello.
And we are joined by our lovely producer, Mariah.
Hi there.
Captain's Log Supplemental is a Star Trek rewatch podcast. We are watching all of Star Trek in chronological canon order. We started with Enterprise. We are now on the second season of Strange New Worlds. If you like what you hear, or hey, if you don't, you can just go ahead and lie about it. Give us a rate, give us a review, give us 5 stars. We are 5-star people. And really does, believe it or not, it actually matters. Like that helps us find new ears. And since nobody's actually doing it, we don't have any new ears. So at this point, it's your fault, frankly.
We would love to be in so many people's ears right now.
I want to be in so many ears.
Like, not in like a weird way, but like,
yeah,
you know.
you made it weird.
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I don't know about y'all, but Potpourri has pretty much taken over the Stanford household.
I have not played it.
Me neither.
It's amazing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So it's like for what I'm getting from the videos I'm seeing, it's Animal Crossing but Pokemon, right?
It's actually
and
more than that. It's probably closer to Stardew Valley than Animal Crossing.
Oh.
I heard someone say that they fixed all the things that were wrong with Animal Crossing in this game.
It's
Okay.
got,
But you
it's
can
got
also-
more to do than Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you can also share play, which we still have to investigate, like Minecraft. So, like, you can have a server that other people can join.
You could,
we
a
never-
separate server, yeah.
We never picked up the Switch 2 because I was so angry at the launch night fiasco that I just never went back and bought one.
What was the launch night fiasco?
Every single store that you could buy it from sold out in under 5 minutes. They were supposed to have like queuing systems, and every single one of them broke.
Oh.
And they did nothing to fix the situation.
I believe it
Some
was
of them-
scalpers mostly, wasn't it?
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it was that. Like mostly just bots ruining the experience for everybody. Like one of the websites, I think it was Best Buy, was down for like the first 2 hours, and then it like suddenly came up, but all of the pre-orders were gone immediately. It was really just awful.
Good lord. Yeah, we have not bought a Switch 2 either, just because, not a priority.
Yeah.
Like,
I would like to get one for the new Pokemon game.
yeah, that too.
I would
It's
probably.
worth it.
I would too. I don't know if I'm going to though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I don't know what y'all's opinion of Animal Crossing is. I got bored with Animal Crossing fairly quickly. I have not gotten bored of this yet.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Animal Crossing like the first like week I played it, and then I was very much I was like, yeah, all right, I get it.
Yeah,
I liked it, but I felt like I was ruining all of Kelsey's plans.
yeah, each
Well,
account has
that's
a
right.
separate island on this one, so like you wouldn't
Yeah.
have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But like it's got more story to it than because Animal Crossing is like, hi, welcome to the island, you're in debt now, and then like once you're out of debt, like you're done, and now you just decorate your island in perpetuity, in forever. And then for Pokopia though, it's like you're a Ditto and you got to make Pokemon habitats for the different Pokemon so that they can show up. But then there's like, I don't know, you're in some kind of post-apocalypse. All the human towns are destroyed. You're trying to figure out what happened, which sounds a lot darker than the tone of the game is really giving you. But like, that's what happened. Like, you're trying to figure out what happened to all the humans. And there's like, they leave out notes, you know, like those little recordings that like creepy games have, but they're not recordings. They're just like friendly little notes. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, if they had dialed the color down to like drab and worded those notes in a scary way, it could be a Pokemon horror game. Like that's the setting.
Fun.
That's so fucking weird, man.
I will say it is fun to see how excited Matthew gets whenever he sees a Pokemon that he loves. Like he's oh my god, it's a whatever, and he gets so excited.
Yeah, because it's awesome. We have a war tournament. It's awesome.
And then a Pokemon will show up, but he doesn't know what it is, and he'll be like, Liam, what is this?
And like 60% of the time, Liam knows what it is because it's like there's 1,000 of them, man. Like, you know.
Yeah, there are quite a few now.
I'm not even being hyperbolic. I think there's 1,078.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they passed 1,000.
So it's funny though because like Charmander's a little dumbass. Like one of his
oh my god, he's so dumb.
Like, the moon is so pretty. I wonder where it goes during the day. It's like, oh, you dumb little shit.
So dumb.
But there's this one, like, so the 3 Kanto starters are like your first 3 Pokemon, and they're like, they teach you how to grow plants and how to water things, and Charmander's dumb.
Fire.
No, so you don't actually learn to set things on fire. Charmander's just dumb. So, but then like, so like during the first, like you're fixing these biomes up. So in the first one, there's a Pokemon Center you have to fix up. And in order to get that, you gotta get an Onix. In order to get the Onix, you gotta make it rain because the Onix is stuck behind some like harder rocks and the rain's gonna soften it up. Well, anyways, you make it rain. And the 3 starters and Professor Tangrowth are like chatting with you. And Charmander's like, we did it! And Bulbasaur, classic Bulbasaur, is like, I'm sorry, what did you do exactly?
Do you guys remember
Professor Tangrowth? Tangrowth is like the Tangela Max evolution. It was added later, if I recall correct. I don't think Tangrowth was in the original 151.
I don't remember, but it is the evolution.
The original game, I don't think there was an evolution of Tangela.
So it sounds cool. I don't remember where I was going with this. It's all gone.
It's all right. That was good enough. It sounds cool. It is fun. If you were thinking about it and you're seeing all the hype on the internets, it is worth the hype. We are having a fantastic time. And we're all 3 having a fun time.
Yes.
So
it is accessible.
Like Liam will play a little bit or he'll watch me play, you know, or we'll see, like you'll hear Matthew be like, oh my gosh, look what I got. And we'll come and run it. Like it's fun for the whole family. Yeah.
Okay, Liam got a Cubone and he's like reading the little Pokedex entry. He's like,
oh no.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait, he's...
Oh, no.
Actually, out of curiosity, Mariah, do you know where this is going? Because these 2 definitely do.
I told him. I already knew.
Oh.
And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's his mom's skull. Like, he's fucking...
Yeah.
And then Liam and I have the same joke. It's like, why is it always the mom that dies? I'm like, I know, man. It's always mom.
For every
like,
20 or 30 normal-ass Pokedex entries, they slip one in there that's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like Mr. Mime stealing your mom.
And Balloon Knot, I like that one's...
I'm sorry, what?
His name is Drifloon, and Mariah is a terrible person.
I can't remember all their names, so I've been making up names.
Yeah, the one that steals children, not what you said.
Yeah.
And the great part about this one, like Drifloon shows up and is like, oh, where are all the humans? It's so sad. And like, in order to get him to show up,
sad, Drifloon.
Like he wants like a stuffed animal.
Yeah,
so
he's like
everything he wants is like to attract children.
Yeah. How am I gonna?
It's so creepy.
And then he
Epstein ass balloon.
I was just about to say, and then he flies you to his private island. That is a real thing. That's a real thing, Chris.
For real.
Did you name him Jeffrey?
You can't name them, as far as I've seen. They have like personalities and shit. They straight up talk because you're also a Pokemon, right? Like Wartortle sounds like a surfer. Scyther is like super fucking friendly.
And it's funny because you'll look out upon what you have wrought, and like they're talking to each other, and you'll see Pokemon chasing each other.
Their idol stuff is incredible. Like they put
and like
a lot of work into the Pokemon just like doing stuff without you.
While they're talking to each other, you can go up to them and like listen in on the conversation.
Certain Pokemon pairings will have a conversation that you can listen to, and it'll be like Bellsprout and Bulbasaur talking about
really
dirt quality. It's fucking bananas, man.
It's really crazy.
Have you guys seen the starters for the next gen?
Yeah. There's a sassy gay water lizard.
They've run out of ideas.
Yeah, the fire Pomeranian is my least favorite.
It's your least?
I do like the angry grass chicken.
I'm
Angry
going to
Grass
for
Chicken.
sure.
I'm going to quote a video I saw about people complaining about them running out of ideas. The original 3 starters included a turtle that was blue. That was the whole idea, Chris. So like Fire Pomeranian is not any worse creatively.
Yeah, it's not that. It's that they already have these Pokemon.
My favorite, I think one of my favorites, top 5 Pokemon is Flamingo, just because it
Flamingo.
He's just a fucking flamingo.
It's
they
just a
took
flamingo.
one letter out and it looks like a goddamn flamingo.
Yeah,
like,
but it's also the
10 out of
best,
10.
It's also the best pun out of all of Pokemon names too. It's fucking
Right.
incredible.
10 out of 10.
Have you ever seen Palafin? It's a dolphin. It has a hero form.
What the fuck is a hero?
Oh my
form?
god.
Is that like a mega evolution?
No, so this was in Indigo and Violet. They God, I forget how you get it to turn into the hero form. Oh, it transforms into its hero form when it is switched out from battle, and then you can switch it back in and it'll be in hero form again. That's right.
What a weird fucking mechanic.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the Pokemon from the previous is just a corgi, but I guess plants.
Oh, there's also an electric corgi.
Or maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe it's the electric corgi. Yeah.
Yeah, that was from Gallagher. Gallagher? I forget what that region was called. The British one.
The British one?
Yeah.
The British one, yeah.
All of the Pokemon regions are based on a real world place. So like Flamigo is from Spain, basically.
Right.
Spain.
Oh, okay.
And then-
Right. That's
And
the
you
Spain.
know ZA is based on is France. Like I forget what region that is, but there's a region that's based on France.
Yeah, a bunch of them are in Japan, of course.
Yeah,
but,
Kanto is Japan.
There's other ones that were in Japan too, weren't there?
Oh, I'm sure. But like Alola was like Hawaii and other Polynesian
Right.
islands.
Right.
Johto was probably also Japan, to be honest.
Yes, I
yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
right.
So was Hoenn.
Yep.
Hoenn is, I think, is that where Legends Arceus was? Or no, wait.
No, that was Johto.
No, it was not Johto.
Anyway, we're a Pokemon podcast now.
Yeah, we decided we're gonna talk about podcast. Dude, I'll watch that shit in chronological order in a fucking heartbeat.
Oh man.
Liam and I have been watching the New Horizons show, and Quaxley is now my favorite Pokemon. He's fucking amazing.
I like
Such a-
Quaxley.
Such a sassy little bitch.
Arceus is Sinnoh.
Sinnoh, that's right, Sinnoh.
So, yeah.
All right, so anyways, this week's episode is season 2, episode 1 of Strange New Worlds, called The Broken Circle. We start with this recap of last season. I didn't watch it. Then we cut to like the starbase where all of the shuttlecrafts have zoomies.
They do.
We get a captain's log of Pike explaining that the Enterprise is at starbase, whatever the fuck, getting fixed up. Fuck you, Chris. For the listener at home, Chris just privately messaged me, I broke your mom's circle. So,
Dude, there was nothing private about that. We all heard him thumping away on his keyboard.
My stealth keyboard. I don't know what you're talking about.
So stealthy.
Pike is here getting the Enterprise fixed. He's talking with Una because they're trying to find good legal representation for Una because she's in jail for being a lying liar, pants on fire.
Because of racism.
Also, she's a genetic monster, but like that's secondary to having lied.
But like in a good way, though.
You shut the fuck up. So he's talking to Una, and he's like, "You need to get so and so," and Una's like, "She's not gonna come, and no one's returning my calls." And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking make her come." So Pike is basically like, "Okay, I'm gonna go get a lawyer." For some reason, Spock has this weird apprehension about being the captain in charge, even though I'm pretty sure he's been acting captain on this show before.
Well, the thing was, like, he had released his inner emotions, right, when he had to psych himself up for the whole Gorn thing, and so he's felt unbalanced since then, and he had some trepidation about it because of that.
So I don't want to beat a dead horse because it's been beaten enough. But this is stupid. I hate Vulcans. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you remember he did the little ritual in the hallway and then he got real mad?
Go do a meditation, take 5, and get a fucking hold of yourself, bitch. Like, there's also this
We
level
did a
of
Freaky
like,
Friday. We can't rein in the emotions. What are we doing?
right. There's also this level of like, he's been half a human since, let me do the math, his whole fucking life. Maybe he should get a grip. Like, it would be one thing if he was half human, raised by 2 Vulcans, but he was also raised by Amanda, his hot mom, and she's straight up human. So,
Got a call out in this episode and everything.
She did, yes, actually, because apparently Pelia knew her.
Yep.
So, anyways, Benga's like, well, maybe we should try a more human therapy for your emotional blocks, like fucking. I mean, music. He said music.
Yeah, it was music.
And then Chapel comes into the sickbay and Spock's heart rate spikes, and Mega's like, "Oh, so you want to fuck Chapel? Maybe that therapy's not a bad idea after all."
Yeah, Mega's old rather prescription for Spock's troubles was fucking suck it up and play the guitar like a man. I don't know.
Pretty much the lyre. I don't even know what that thing was.
Right.
You know who really could have like solved this problem for them and probably gotten them to actually fuck was Phlox. That sounds like a prescription he would have made.
Oh yeah, he's like, perhaps you should just fuck Chapel. Here, I'm gonna leave the sick bay for what do you think? 5 minutes? 15?
Yeah.
He
just avoid my toenail clippings.
Instead of doing that, he just chooses to be a sad emo boy in his quarters.
Sad emo boy. Up on the bridge, I guess like there are inspectors and engineers upgrading the Enterprise and fixing it, and the bridge crew will not fucking abide by it.
They really won't.
Which makes me so angry because A, that's not how anything should work. B, that's definitely not how the military works. And C, like, why are you assholes even on the bridge? Like, get the fuck off of the ship. That's how dry dock works.
Just speaking from personal experience,
I'm right here with you. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Yeah, the number of times I get updates pushed to my computer during the day when I'm actively working and I'm told, hey, your PC is going to reset in 5 minutes. Do you want to delay it for 5 more minutes? Like,
but this,
I hate to tell you, Stanford, like this is 100% how this would have worked.
But Uhura
is an appropriate response from Uhura.
No. Let me give you another example, because Uhura's response is more like a doctor who doesn't feel like learning the new EMR, so he sticks with doing the old EMR even though it's no longer supported.
Yeah, but we got jobs to do, man. Come on.
Oh, so you don't like it when it's the other foot there, huh? Fucking Rob.
No, like for real, dude. The number of times like we have done upgrades that have broken a doctor's workflow just because somebody was like, "We got to install this upgrade," and no one can explain why. Too many times to count. I am on the crew's side of this argument.
But also, they shouldn't even be there. Like the ship's getting fixed.
That's
get
true.
The fuck out of the way.
That was
like,
my
yeah. They all should have been given shore leave. Nobody should have been there. That is the appropriate workflow.
So, anyways, the fuck am I? Got inspectors and techs making things better are the worst Enterprise bridge crew. That's my note there. There's apparently, but thankfully, because the writers are the ones who are in charge of what happens in the universe, thank God Uhura said something, because there was a distress signal from La'an at that exact moment.
See?
Spock is calling Admiral April. This is April, right? The black guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that was April or not. Wow, what? Man, there's too many admirals. I knew it wasn't Admiral Warcrime. She's dead. I just couldn't remember if like this was the same Admiral April that we saw in the pilot, because I could not remember that guy whatsoever.
Yeah, it's Admiral April.
So Spock's like, hey, I want to go save La'an because she said she needs specifically the Enterprise. And Admiral April's like, no. How about no? Fuck you, no. So apparently, okay. Speaking of things not being the way it works.
I was going to say, yeah. That was my thought watching this scene too.
So there's a planet that's on the border of Klingon and Federation space. And this planet is very important because they mine dilithium on it. And as all of you Star Trek Pro heads know, dilithium is very rare, and planets that have it are very valuable because that's how we make our ships go, unless you're the Romulans. So, as part of a peace treaty, the plan for this planet, which is valuable to both sides, is that every 30 days they're going to switch ownership of it. Now, that does not mean that every 30 days the output of the planet goes to a different starbase. What it means is, I guess the entire mining staff leaves every 30 days to be replaced by their Klingon counterpart mining staff, and then vice versa. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
And to be clear, things like this do happen in real life, where it's there is a strategic resource that two countries are fighting over, and the diplomatic solution will be to share the resource. But what happens in those cases is that an independent party then is responsible for extracting the resource and shipping it fairly between the two countries. So it would be very reasonable if they were like, hey, this, for 30 days, all the dilithium this place produces goes to Klingon space, and then for the next 30 days, all of the dilithium goes to Federation space. The idea that you have to have miners that move every 30 days is stupid. That's just a dumb thing. It also completely falls apart when we get to what happens later in the episode.
So I don't know that they do have to move necessarily. I think they just stop working in the mine. Because there are still humans and we saw a Tellarite on the planet with the Klingons.
So that's another question that I don't think is ever adequately answered, is who the fuck is actually allowed to be in Klingon planets? Because it seems like it's pretty much whoever the fuck can get there in a ship.
Well, I think that the other races there were miners. Plus, we know that the Klingons keep slaves. They could just be slaves.
Nah, they're too cool for slaves. I don't like that.
Well, boy, do I have news for you.
But no, Admiral April made it seem like the Federation personnel left the planet so the Klingon personnel could show up and start doing the work. There did not seem to be any kind of independent mining operation going on.
I don't think it was independent. I think that the humans, what's her face's parents, they were still on the planet. They just wait their turn to go back into the mines. Yeah.
That makes the next part even less logical, but we'll put a pin in that because that's an interesting interpretation.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, at the end of this cold open, they determined that Spock's we have to steal the Enterprise, and everyone's pretty much on board. Literally and figuratively. So in order to steal the Enterprise, they need to get all the techs off, all the engineers off, etc., etc. Nav lady, whose name I cannot remember. It's the one semi-main character. Mitchell?
Yeah.
Mitchell, okay. She's not main enough to register for me very well, but she is always there. But she looks suspicious as hell as she's wandering around engineering because she's going to create a fake coolant leak to make it seem like the warp core is going to go up. This is where we're introduced to Pelia as she shows up on the bridge to basically be like, nah, I'm not buying it.
Mm-hmm.
Spock's okay, maybe
she's in the middle of inspections,
right? Because she's kind of in charge of this. And she's also teaches a class in warp cores or whatever. So she's yeah, I don't believe that this warp core is going to go up. We just checked it out. It looks fine. And Spock's and she's it seems more like you're stealing the Enterprise and I'm fucking down. Let's do it.
Yeah.
They blow the docking clamps, which is lucky clamps, because they start venting plasma in order to look like they're going to breach. They got to get away from the station. Blow the clamps. Pelia is adventure horny. She's so desperate, which actually kind of makes sense. And as she leaves the bridge, Uhura goes, "Oh, that's your accent. You're a Lanthanite," which I guess is that the Lanthanite accent? It sounded just kind of Eastern European.
So
that's just how that actress talks.
Yeah, I remember reading something where the actress who played her was trying to come up with a unique accent. So she just mixed a whole bunch of them together. There's a little South African thrown in there, some Eastern Europe thrown in there. And it was just supposed to be weird and indistinguishable. was what she was going for.
I don't know, man, because I've definitely
props
seen
to her. She pulled it off.
I've definitely seen her in other things, and she sounds exactly the same.
Oh, I don't know then.
Maybe that is canonically also her in Star Trek.
Maybe, yeah.
That would be funny.
So Spock, they get away from the station, and then Spock's like, okay, we're going to set a course for this planet that La'an's on, and this is where Ortegas is like, what's your thing gonna, you going to say a thing? What's your thing going to be? And Uhura's like, yeah, because Pike always goes, hit it. And she does this weird face, and it's not unlike Pike. It's kind of funny, actually. And Ortegas is like, yeah, I've been workshopping Vamonos, which is pretty good. Mitchell says that she had a captain who said Zoom. That's terrible.
That's real bad.
That's terrible. Anyways, Spock comes up with this banger. I would like the ship to go now.
Yeah, it was very it's very you know, it was good. It was good.
They zoom away. Act 2 opens up with us on like a spiry rock planet because, you know, it can't just be a planet. It's got to be weird. La'an's doing a drinking contest with Klingons, which, and maybe this is just me and my relationship with alcohol, I find drinking contests to be like a dumb trope.
No, it's not just you with your relationship to alcohol. It is just, it's been done not only like in all of the movies, but like in particular with Klingons and Star Trek. It's been done a lot.
Yeah. And I don't care how tough La'an is. She's not out drinking a Klingon. That Klingon's like a head taller than her. And a Klingon.
You know, extra organs and all that shit.
Yeah, and also just like more mass. Like the alcohol's going to take longer. But anyway, she out drinks. Oh, go ahead.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, given La'an's heritage, is there any genetic engineering involved in her heritage at all?
Who the fuck knows? Probably.
Because like that might explain it.
Maybe. But like she got no ability other than she can outdrink this one Klingon.
I mean, listen, she can frown with the best of them.
Well, she's a good frowner. It must come from her mom's side though, because I don't think Ricardo Montalban frowned well. He sneered very well.
I don't know if you could tell when he was frowning because his eyebrows were crazy.
Let's see. After she's done drinking that Klingon, she talks to some lady because she wants to see, I guess, she wants to see Ariana's parents, and the lady's like, I'll see what I can do or whatever. Then
meanwhile,
Benga,
there's some dudes working on like a pod racer in the back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Then Benga shows up looking like a complete badass in his like fucking space Mad Max outfit.
Gives her the old, you know, signal.
The old Canadian guy on a horse nod.
No, he passes his like finger under his eye or something at her.
Yeah, she's got to steal third on the next ball.
Fucking nerd.
Baseball jokes. Woo!
The fucking infield fly.
Good job. You know a thing.
I know one thing. Ground rule double. I know two things. La'an, Mega, Spock, Uhura, Chapel are all like chatting. Apparently Uhura's an ensign now, so that's fun. And La'an's like, look, I found her parents. They're like, you know, hurt over here, et cetera, et cetera. I need to find such and such. And Spock's like, okay. So Uhura and La'an are going to go find something. I don't remember what, though. They had something to... Oh, there's some kind of weird shit going on with the Federation tech. That's right. There's weird Federation tech getting kind of like stolen and passed around this Klingon outpost. And so they're like, we're going to figure that out. So Uhura and La'an go to deal with that. Chapel and Mbenga go to see the wounded people, and Spock goes back to the ship. That's how they break up.
Right.
Let's see. So Mbenga and Chapel are treating some wounded folk. They find Ariana's parents. Ariana's like, Chapel, Mbenga, and Chapel's like, well, so much for our cover, but it's nice. They're being friendly. Chapel's outfit also fire, by the way.
So was the only point of like La'an going away at the end of the last season just so they could like introduce this plot line? Because these characters are not seen after this scene.
Hey,
Like-
hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna need you to shut your fucking mouth.
So like I got 2 words for you, Chris.
Uh-huh.
Set up and payoff.
I mean, sure, yeah. It's like they like wrote that with like open ended. They're like, well, we got to close that loop somehow, but we can't come up with a good idea.
According to our contract, Lon's got to be in all the rest of the episodes, so we can't have one where she's not. So Menga and Chapel are treating ion radiation sickness in Ariana's parents. Then this Klingon woman was like, hey, you, that's some fancy tech. I need you to come with me. And Menga and Chapel like, okay, I guess we don't really have a choice because she's got a couple of goons with her.
Mm-hmm.
La'an is, God, I have in here that she was aggressive to a Klingon, and so now he thinks she's great, but I don't remember what.
Right. So they to find out more about what was going on, they set up with the Klingon lady she met after the drinking contest. Like they set up a meeting. This was that meeting.
Okay.
Where she's going to like, pretend sell guns to the Klingons or whatever.
Oh, that's right. So she's selling some Federation pistols to
Right.
the Klingons, and she's only got half of what he needs, but she charges twice as much, and she's all aggressive about it. That's right. She threatens to blow everybody up with a grenade. She does a fake
grenade.
She does a Leia in Jabba's palace.
Mm-hmm. Except that it's not actually a grenade.
It was not actually a thermal detonator. No. So, Klingon's like, fine. And then I think they hand the phasers off because they're going to track them and figure out where they're going, right? Or they get some information out of him. I don't know. Anyways, they're getting beamed back up to the ship. We meet Chief J, who's working the transporters. Chief J is 13 years old.
Hey, what happened to Chief Kyle?
He was probably on shore leave.
And
Chief
we never
Kyle's
saw him again.
Chief Kyle's too much of a stick in the mud, so he wouldn't.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
But
don't forget
Chief
he's
J-
scary.
But Chief J, he'll bend some rules every once in a while. To be clear, we like Chief J. So Chief J gets La'an and Uhura, but he lost track of Mbenga and Chapel. We cut to Mbenga and Chapel, who are following these Klingons into, like, I guess, a dilithium mine that has been mined for decades, so it is very hollow. And inside the mine, the Klingons are building a Federation starship.
Whole ass ship.
Now,
Are they building it or are they repairing it?
they said building. The word they built it came out of Mbenga's mouth. So, I have a new question. Weren't there Federation people here like yesterday? Did they not see this thing?
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They just had a really big tarp that they like threw over it. They're like, no, don't worry about that.
They painted
That's,
it like
mining equipment.
like
It's
an
fine.
empty tunnel,
Yeah.
like Wile E. Coyote.
Exactly. Yep.
Like, what?
I mean, it's a big planet. Maybe they work different mines.
If they work different mines, then they could be on the planet at the same time. This is what I mean. None of this makes sense.
Brad?
No, they have to stop working. They can be there, but they can't work.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, the treaty says when you're going into the mine, you cannot look to the left at all. When you're leaving the mine, you're not allowed to look to the right. That is by law. Because, like, the ship's just right there. It's just right fucking there. It's huge.
If you do have to look at them, you do have to flip them off as you're walking by. That's required.
So anyways, this is when I remembered, like, we're going to get into some Klingon war stuff with Mbenga and Chapel. So, and we also find out that the plan is that the Klingons have built a Federation starship in order to throw a false flag by having it attack a Klingon ship in order to start a war. Now, this seems very complicated. Like, just lie. That's easier. Because you have hundreds, thousands of people who know about this ship. Just lie. Have those 1,000 people lie. I saw, a Federation ship blow up our bird of prey. What the fuck? We'll go to war.
Hey, have you tried shutting up before?
No, actually, I've never tried it. I heard it's fun.
Famously not good at that.
Mm.
Anyways, this is when we find out about Mbenga and Chapel and the super serum, which I find to be one of the dumbest things Strange New Worlds does. Like, it was okay for them to have PTSD because they were field medics in a war. They didn't have to be these weird, like, shepherd
badasses.
Commando bullshits. Yeah, like, what the fuck are we doing?
I was more annoyed by the slow-mo.
Much slow-mo.
I have several notes on that as well. And no matter how hot Chapel looks beating up Klingons, it was still dumb. One of the Klingons that they fuck up is a coward, and he tells them some shit. Here's what, so when the Federation had this system literally yesterday, did they not see this thing? The slow-mo fighting is silly. Oh yeah, did they open this hatch in the floor because they're like their serum's wearing off? If for some reason the camera gets all upside down for a second.
What?
I don't know.
What was that transition, man?
I do not understand what the camera work was, what the photography of this episode was trying to do. It was fucking wild.
Who's the guy? Is it Zack Snyder who made Rebel Moon?
Yeah.
And all of those awful noir movies and Sparta? Like, I felt like he was directing this episode, and it made me want to crawl out of my skin. Like, I already don't like this guy's directing style at all. I think everything he touches is shitified. And, like, oh God, it made my skin crawl when I saw all of the cuts and the slow-mo. I'm sorry if that's dramatic.
It's fine. I mean, Zack Snyder made some stuff I like, but he's also made a lot of shit I haven't, so.
Yeah, I have never liked a single piece of media he has made.
The director was Chris Fisher. I'm trying to see what else he's done directing on. Warehouse 13?
Oh shit, Warehouse 13 was so good.
I did enjoy Warehouse 13, yeah.
That was such a dumb show, but like in the best way. Oh my God.
The Magicians, he directed a bunch of episodes on.
Which season? Mariah watched all of that.
He's directed 52 episodes of that show.
Oh, so he's the director of that show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I watched it all because I liked the books. I didn't say the show was good.
I like the musical episode.
Of Interest, he directed 58 episodes of, so pretty much all that show too, I think.
I've never heard of that. Wait.
What was it?
Is Person of Interest the show where they look up the social security number? Oh my God. Did that just happen? I need you to figure out what that show's about.
Off the grid and presumed dead former CIA agent John Reese is hired by a mysterious tech billionaire software genius Harold Finch to prevent violent crimes before they happen in New York City via an advanced surveillance software.
Yep. Oh my God. That is exactly the show I was talking about. Like when we... Wait, was that with you? Was that
when we were talking about Raffi?
Yeah, when we were talking about that Star Trek Raffi thing. Yeah. And I said there was a show in the early 2000s about like a computer that spit out social security numbers and this guy had to go figure out what the crime was. That's the show. Holy shit. What a wild coincidence. Like a show I've never seen, mind you. I just remember the trailers from like the early 2000s.
So those shows and then a bunch of terrible movies, it looks like, is what he's directed.
Cool.
I'm going to read you the star ratings on the movies he's directed. 4.3, 3.4.
Out of 5?
5.3. Nope, that's out of 10.
Oh, no.
Oh, this took a turn.
He got a 6.7 in there and 3.6.
What's a 6.7 on?
Some movie called Spun, but he wasn't director there. He was actually associate producer. So
that doesn't count. Yeah, no. So anyways, the camera work in these fight scenes is fucking terrible. Let's see, Chief J. Oh no, we're past that. Slow-mo fighting. Okay, here we go. So Mbenga says there are like 30 Klingons on this ship. After they fuck up like 20 of them, they're like, oh man, we're not going to make
too
it.
many.
It's like, you already got more than half of them. There's a slow-mo suplex after that, which was, again, what are we doing here?
Also, I want to point out, Mbenga says dilithium weird in this episode. He's like, dilithium. I don't know why.
He's from Africa, Chris.
But he doesn't pronounce other words weirdly.
Do we all take a turn being racist every week? Like, is that what we're doing now?
Oh, man.
God damn. Anyways, somehow the ship that the Klingons built to Federation spec works just like the Federation ships on the inside, so that's convenient. They get into like an airlock expecting to leave. But like it's looking pretty grim because their super serum wears off. You could tell because Chapel punches a Klingon and it hurts. The super serum is stupid. And because I know he listens, my dad likes the Chapel Mbenga war stuff. And I'm not sure if that includes the super serum nonsense, because if it does, Dad, come on, man.
I don't hate the super serum stuff. And like, I like the fact that I like the backstory it gives them. And like, there's a later episode where we wind up
hold on. I'm going to rephrase. Come on, man. Rob.
So I think their backstory is great, that they have this horrible war experience and everything like that. Why the fuck did they have to be fucking super soldiers?
Why do they have to be these weird, like, and I assume it's Section 31 nonsense, right? Because no one else has this fucking serum.
Probably.
Yeah, I have to imagine that this comes from like, I don't know, like it's some like almost illegal in the Federation kind of stuff, like bioengineering, hacking stuff. I don't know.
You know, and here's the thing. Like, the super serum makes them, I guess, as strong as a Klingon, and they have fighting and stuff. Maybe it makes them a little faster. Like, the Federation has access to species that can just do this shit. Why do they need a serum? Why do humans have to do everything?
Like the Vulcans.
Remember what I told you before? Shut up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, why don't they have Vulcans just go Cosmogra everybody or whatever the fuck that Vulcan bullshit is?
I mean,
they're Israeli
truth be told, like a lot of the Vulcans look down on joining Starfleet, right? Like they still have the Vulcan Expeditionary Armada or whatever it's called.
Yeah, well, they get Tellarites. They're pretty strong, I think.
Yeah, but they argue with everybody.
The Andorians are pretty fucking sturdy.
They make fun of everybody's skin.
You know, I guess like are humans the default because we're the ones with low enough standards to join Starfleet? Is that the issue?
Probably.
So anyways, we cut to Act 4 where a D7 those are D7s, right? The battle cruiser.
I think so, yeah.
D7 warps in. There's red asteroids hiding Enterprise. I don't know. Whatever ships are hiding right the fuck next to each other, it's stupid to me because like Klingons have windows. Like, I understand is blocking their sensors or whatever the fuck, but like, there's not a Klingon who's like, hey, Crag, come here. Hey, what does that look like to you? Does that look like the fucking Enterprise?
There's a lot of like submarine warfare, like in this show nonsense. In particular.
Yeah. So anyways, they're still trying to find Chapel and Mbenga down on the thing. Mbenga, like, during part of their fighting with the Klingons, Mbenga, like, made the transponder signal give out something called Morse 2 code, which Morse 2 is stupid. But also, like, okay, sure. Mbenga could just reprogram that or whatever. I don't know. The Morse 2 is like, hey, blow up this ship. That's it. That's the whole message. Blow up this ship, please.
Yep.
Spock goes ahead and lets us know the whole goddamn plot again right here.
He locks in right away on what's happening.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and like tells us again, thankfully, because I'd already forgotten. I think I forgot somewhere in the slow-mo fighting, but basically we get to hear all about how the Klingons are trying to start a war again.
Yeah, it was weird how he kind of read out the exposition that we had already seen.
Yeah, especially because La'an also gave us the full exposition earlier about like the planet and like all the shit that April said, she also said to us again, this episode really like to tell us shit twice. There's no trust. Let's see.
Listen, you gotta, you have to like measure twice, cut once. It's a exposition twice, show once.
Okay, that makes more sense. So anyways, the Enterprise fires up and then starts to pursue this Federation ship. The Federation ship is firing at it. The Enterprise is following it, but trying not to shoot at it because they're worried M'Benga and Chapel are on the ship. There's some good CG here. Like it's
Yes.
good.
There was a lot of cool CG scenes in this episode.
Yeah.
Ortegas takes Slippy the Frog's advice and does a barrel roll. And it fucking works. Like that shit works.
It does.
Star Fox 64, baby.
M'Benga says, they're trying to find EVA suits. They don't have EVA suits. They just have like EVA suit backpacks for some reason. The Klingon priorities in building this ship are wild to me because these like EVA suit lockers have like the backpack and then just some loose wire. I'm not sure why they had anything in them, but whatever. So M'Benga says, look, we'll just go out into space and hopefully the Enterprise will beam us before we freeze to death in under a minute. So that's not how freezing to death works. That's also not how space works.
It turns out.
But sure. Okay, whatever. Hollywood doesn't understand how space works. Let's see. As the camera cuts close to the Klingon battlecruiser, as in the distance we can see like the Enterprise chasing the fucking faux ship. We get ominous Klingon battlecruiser noises. So maybe I don't remember the D7s very well. Were those always guns? I thought they were just nacelles.
Yeah, same.
Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one here. It like unlocks its like front nacelle guns, which was dumb, but like fine, whatever. And then it's trying to shoot at them. Chapel and M'Benga jump out. Boy, I hope Chief J is on the lookout for them. Enterprise blows up the ship right after they leap out. And as is generally an issue with shows like this, where we have this ship filled with competent people, but we only know like the main characters, we can't be told or even shown Chief J just being competent and doing his job and like seeing their signals because he's been looking for them the whole time and then beaming them onto the ship. We see Uhura see the signals and then have Spock tell Chief J to get them. And it drives me a little insane because like, I like it better when shows like this show me that everyone is doing their job rather than like, we have to wait for the heroes to do it.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm the only one with that opinion, so y'all can be wrong.
No, I don't have anything else to add. I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. It's,
Especially because we know Chief J. Like, they introduced him. He had lines. We know he's looking for them. Like, why set that up and then just like, well, I guess we'll have Uhura find them. But isn't Uhura doing something important? If not, why is she on the bridge?
Because shut up.
Anyways, the Klingon captain of the D7 calls Spock, and they have a little chat. The Klingon captain's like, fucking, what the fuck? And Spock's like, we blew up our own ship, so obviously. And the Klingon's like, maybe you're lying about that. Which, again, yeah, because that would be an easy way to get away with something. But no, we gotta do this whole fucking complicated bullshit. Spock's like, I'm a Vulcan, I can't lie. The Klingon's like, fuck you. Like, what? I don't believe that. And then Spock's like, hey, you know what? Let's table this discussion for when we can get fucking drunk together.
Mm-hmm.
So, him and the Klingon play Klingon beer pong or whatever.
The cups they're drinking from were apparently measuring cups, which I found humorous.
Oh, that is funny.
Oh, that is funny.
Not gonna lie, I would probably drink the fuck out some blood wine. Like, I bet it's good.
I bet you it's ass.
Yes, yeah.
I bet it's good.
Dude, it looks thick. I don't want thick alcohol.
What? I love Bailey's. Bailey's is thick alcohol.
No,
man.
oh God, no.
You don't like
Bailey's
Bailey's?
is the thing you put in
No.
other things.
No. You do not put dairy products in alcohol.
No, you don't.
I'm with
do
you,
it.
Rob. Yeah,
I
we
mean, I
don't.
might have to disagree
Mariah,
there.
shut the fuck up. I have homemade Bailey's and you thought it was delicious. You demanded that I make it again for Christmas the one year. Am I divorced now? Did that just happen?
Yeah, I think so. I think that just happened.
Yeah, homemade Bailey's, delicious.
I enjoy a White Russian.
White Russians are
fantastic
pretty
drink.
good too. Yeah.
I don't want to drink something that is at a constant risk of curdling.
White Russians
man.
don't curdle. It's
They
because
don't.
they're kept cold. Yeah.
Man, I went to a wedding one time where I ordered a White Russian at the bar. Unbeknownst to me, the bartender, Russian, and he goes, "Why everybody always order White Russian? Why not Black Russian?" I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Black Russian is a thing too, if I recall correctly. I don't remember what's in it though.
I think it's like Coke or something. It's like a soda or something that's in it. I think.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that's a Colorado Bulldog. I don't know.
They put Yoo-hoo in it.
Oh God. My dad really likes Yoo-hoo. I can tolerate it. Although I found out that Yoo-hoo tastes different when it comes out of a can as it does out of a bottle. Because like the acidity changes the way the metal tastes. It's not good out of a can. But bottled Yoo-hoo is tolerable. Anyways, Pelia wants to fuck Spock so hard. She is hitting on him hard. Spock's a little drunk.
I do have a trivia note here. Not about Spock fucking Pelia.
Fuck. That this is a real late one. When there's some trivia you can't miss, a fun fact with Chris.
So the first appearance of Pelia occurs in this episode. Of course, Carol Kane plays Pelia. She starred in the sitcom Taxi alongside Christopher Lloyd, who played the Klingon commander.
That's
Kurgan.
where I know her from.
Yes, in Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. An important recurring co-star in her Taxi story arc was Vincent Schiavelli, who played a holographic salesman in The Arsenal of Freedom in 1988.
It's really amazing, like how many people wound up on Star Trek.
Well, it's one of those things where it's like, it's because Taxi had a lot of actors that went on to do pretty much everything. Like,
yeah,
like
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. That one guy, he became a pretty famous comedian. I don't remember his name. But yeah, Christopher Lloyd, who ended up being in blackface in Star Trek, so good for him. Anywho, the Klingon captain says, "I hate Vulcans, but Spock's one of the good ones." So you know, they drink, and then the next morning, Spock's talking to Admiral April, and he's like, "Can you please lower your voice?" Which is like, just turn it down, Spock. It's a video call. Like, what the fuck? Although I suspect that Vulcans can't actually get hangovers, because hangovers are just like 90% mild dehydration. Like, that's what a hangover is. And Vulcans famously don't get dehydrated for like days and days and days.
He's only half Vulcan.
Okay, so it can just be days.
Single day.
He completely missed out on that anatomy of the Vulcans. So he's just straight human when it comes to alcohol.
Straight human when it comes to how well he contains his water. So Admiral April's like, I'm not going to press any charges, whatever, because like, of course not. Like, you stole the Enterprise. Shit. There is a level of like, stole the Enterprise is a strong word. It is their ship, right?
I mean,
anyways,
they don't own it.
Yeah, but like they're also like outside of priority missions, they're just kind of allowed to do their own thing.
Yeah, like be on the Enterprise while it's getting like fixed up.
Yeah. Well, like
don't discredit stealing the Enterprise. That's my whole trivia later.
It is.
Oh.
So, anyways, we get a kind of ominous scene at the end where I guess long-range sensors pick up a Gorn attack ship. Sure. Okay.
So I have another trivia note here.
Okay.
So in this scene where April and the other admiral, I think it said his name was like Tafune or something, or Tafune, I don't know. They're discussing about a possible conflict with the Gorn. On the screen display, there's the star system called Golden Terror in the center, where the Gorn attack ship is heading to. To the left of that is listed the star system called Cestus, which is where the 1967 Star Trek episode Arena took place, which is, of course, where we saw Kirk fistfight a Gorn.
Cool. I like how they named the planet after a weapon.
Sure.
So, all right, cool. Well, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 0 being threshold, how are we feeling this week, gentlemen?
I don't know. There's a lot of dumb stuff in it, but it was also entertaining, so it's a 3 for me.
That is how I feel about this as well. This is like, I don't know, standard Trek. I gave it a 3.
It was like standard action-y Trek where like, maybe the plot's not that good, but it's fun, so whatever.
I'm God, and like this is the one thing I don't like about Kurtzman era Trek. I don't care about all of the like alleged wokeness or any of that. It's just more of him being obsessed with like Section 31 and conspiracy theories and
secret
like,
spy shit,
false flag operations.
Yeah.
Like that's what bothers me more than anything.
I don't think so. I will say the general concept of the false flag, other than being overly complicated, because also like, why here? Why didn't you build it back in Klingon space and then fly it here? It seems like it would be also easier. But like, them doing false flag shit, that's not Kurtzman. Like, they've been doing crap like that since the 80s.
It's also not Klingon.
No, that's the other thing too, is that like, that's gonna be honest.
Well,
that's a Romulan maneuver right there.
this wasn't
yeah.
a strictly Klingon group, if you recall. There was humans involved too.
Oh, that's true.
The broken circle, yeah. And I will be and to be clear, I know it's a Romulan move because they did that in Enterprise. That was a literal plot in one of the Enterprise episodes.
Oh yeah, the hologram ship.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. It isn't very Klingon of them. And you say there were humans involved in this group, but like all of the people that we actually saw that were part of this group with any kind of like,
Chapel punched a human in their slow-mo fight scene. Come on, man.
Was there a human? I only saw her punching Klingons.
There was.
I saw one human.
Yeah,
I don't know how she didn't punch through that guy's skull then.
I was gonna say it was the dude whose head popped off his neck when she hit him.
I don't know. I was feeling 2-ish. I guess I could bump it to a 3. I just
one of us.
I don't like the serum shit. I thought the plot was convoluted, and like I do feel vaguely insulted when they explain the plot to us more than once while also showing it to us. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
There was cool CGs, and it was fine.
Yeah, I guess it was better than the last episode.
Yeah.
IMDb gave it a 3 as well, so I don't feel great about that. All right, so when we get back, we will have a deep dive. Welcome back. So this is the first episode of the second season of Strange New Worlds, and I feel like we haven't really done a good job of explaining who all the characters are. So I'm not going to do that either, but what I am going to do is ask everyone their opinion on the characters. So we're going to do a tier list, okay, of the characters from this show, but it would be like, it's just trite to be like, who's your favorite? Oh, it's this guy, it's this guy. So I'm going to propose a scenario, okay?
Interesting that you devised a potpourri for this deep dive.
Yeah, but it's related to the episode, so it counts as a deep dive, and I'm in charge. So, what I want you to do is you're going to rate on a tier list. S, A, B, C, F. Okay, they skip D because it's got to have that S in there because Japanese. What I want you to do is rate these characters based on how comfortable you are having to rely on them to give you a ride to the airport.
Okay.
So you need a ride to the airport. You're all out of options. You have to rely on these characters. Give me your anxiety tier list that's inducing for you. Okay.
So S being most reliable, right?
Yes. S being like, I would have asked him first anyways, or her first
Okay.
anyways. F
Okay.
being, I better rebook my flight. Okay?
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. We're going to start with Mbenga.
Mhm.
I was going to keep my opinions, like I'm just going to not participate. So you two talk amongst yourselves and give me a letter.
Okay.
And like justify.
I would give him an A, only like he's fallen short of the S only because I feel like he might get distracted reading his daughter a book or something.
Let's say for me, sits B tier because I think he would do it, but also he would also never be available to actually do it. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I could definitely do that," but he's a doctor, so he's got shit to do.
Hmm.
So y'all are coming to a consensus. Was I not clear on that? Go
you,
fight.
you were not. You were not.
I
Clear
was not
on
clear
that
on that. Okay, yeah,
No.
fight about it.
Oh, God.
Shirtless, please.
All right. I mean, I guess.
Oh, hold on. Everyone turn their webcams on.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to convince you of this.
It's like, what you think?
All right,
you would
no,
be too
no.
busy.
Okay, here I have a better idea. Stanford, you're the tiebreaker. Pick one.
Haha.
I'm too
Since
busy
this is
rubbing
your
my
segment
nipple.
anyway,
What?
and you're making us do it for you.
Fine. Fine. I guess I will take which argument I found more convincing. I think I like Chris's argument because he's reliable, but at any moment he might get called to a medical emergency, which just gives
Yeah.
that just that edge of doubt. So I
Yeah.
like the B.
Okay.
All right, but you're not allowed to use the same logic for the next person, which is Chapel.
Fuck.
Oh God.
She's
She's a wild card, man. She's either C or F for me.
I was gonna say, yeah, I was leaning C for her because, I don't know. I feel like she would probably blow you off to do something more fun.
Or to stalk Spock.
Maybe.
Ooh,
maybe.
yeah, Stock and Spock. All right, we'll go with that for Rob
Okay.
there. Yeah, she's flighty enough. Next one, Ortegas.
Oh, that's gonna be a C for me just because I feel like I might die on the way.
Yeah, this is like getting a car ride from like circa 2004 Verb.
Yeah.
So that's a C. Like you're definitely making it, but you're gonna be like fucking scared shitless the whole way.
Sweaty and uncomfortable, having a heart attack. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like we're gonna be inches away from the bumper of every car in front of us, and I will have a panic attack.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not even mad about it. She's just having a good time.
Exactly.
No, and like that's the thing. Like she's never gonna hit anybody, but you're gonna feel like you're constantly at risk of hitting everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Like you will be pressing the invisible brake on the passenger seat the entire time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Mariah's favorite move.
And gripping the little hand holder thing
Mhm.
up by the window.
Oh yeah, the life or death
ocean
handle. The
Mhm.
ocean handle, yeah. Okay, Uhura.
She's got to be ARS. I mean, she's just so
Yeah.
she's a nice lady. She'll make great conversation on the way.
Oh yeah,
she
she would
seems-
be like the Uber driver that speaks just the right amount to you on the trip.
Yeah, I give her an S tier.
Yeah, I would too.
You know what's interesting is that out of everyone in this channel, I am the only one I think who has never had the experience of like an Uber or a Lyft driver.
Well,
Hmm.
sure. Yeah, it's
You're not really missing much. Like
Yeah, you're not. You're not.
It is somewhat telling though, because it's like, oh, that's right, the gig economy does not work for everyone.
Nope.
No, I would. Whenever I'm given the option, I will 100% use a taxi, only
Yeah.
because gig economy is a huge ripoff and just takes advantage of people.
Okay, next one is La'an.
She's gonna
Dude.
be like C tier for me, just because I feel like the whole car ride's gonna be uncomfortable silence.
Yeah, I agree with this.
Oh, so this is an Uber driver who doesn't talk enough. But like is white knuckling the steering wheel the whole time with anger.
Yeah,
Kinda looks angry the
you
whole
can
time.
you can see like the sidearm laying on the passenger side seat.
Oh
like,
shit!
on the other side of the plexiglass that they installed for no reason at all. Like, yeah, I don't know about that one.
All right. Next one, porn stash Kirk.
Ooh.
Oh. He seems like a
I
good
would-
time. I'm gonna go A tier.
Yeah, I agree. I was also gunning for A tier here.
Like maybe not as reliable as an Uhura, but yeah, I think that would be a fun car ride.
Porn stash Kirk feels like a Midwestern dad driving you to the airport.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure,
that's,
for sure.
That's the vibe I get from him, which means you're gonna get there. You're gonna get because you're gonna leave very early enough. He's gonna drive slow, but because you left early enough, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only real downside of Sam Kirk will be him complaining about the drive the entire time.
Who's this Sam Kirk? I only know him as Porn Stash.
Porn stash Kirk. Yeah, Porn stash Kirk. Sorry. Rob wasn't aware of his legal name. Okay, next one is Spock.
S.
Reasoning.
Rob loves Spock.
I do love Spock. I think that he would have interesting podcasts to listen to on the way. He would definitely be on time.
Yeah.
And I think it would just be consummate professional.
Yeah, I could get on board with that. Yeah. I mean, I can't think of any reason why he would not be a good, unless he just got done fighting the Gorn and his emotions.
Right, and now he's got an emotional.
Or just drank a bunch of blood wine.
Or he did a Freaky Friday and it's not actually Spock.
He's just yelling at people road rage, but it's still Vulcan. So he's just yes, go ahead. Help yourself, sir.
I'm downgrading him to A because of all the possible Vulcan hijinks that could happen.
Oh man, so many Vulcan hijinks. But you could switch bodies with Ethan Peck. That wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. Also, it would be really fun to get some T'Pring sass on the way to the airport.
Oh shit, is T'Pring in the car too?
I mean, if it's a Freaky Friday
Spock,
hijinks.
Now I'm too horny to be to be comfortable. Too many hot people in the car all at the same time.
Do you remember when Mariah said she wasn't annoyed with you?
Oh, now she is. God damn it! All right. All right. Well, I'll lean towards S as well because he does get his shit done.
Yeah.
Pike.
Oh, I'm gonna say either A or B only because I feel like there's gonna be some side quests involved.
Yeah,
he'll take you.
Point.
But we're gonna have to stop for groceries.
We're also gonna pick up his 3 other
dinner.
friends that need a ride to the airport.
Bitch,
so we're adding an extra hour trip.
No, he's gonna stop for breakfast. Y'all.
He's gonna you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get to the airport and before he drops you off at the terminal, he's gonna park in the waiting lot, pop open the trunk, and start tailgating and making you breakfast.
All right, am I up to S tier now? I guess.
Well, depends on whether you like spaghetti with eggs in it.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Make her some goddamn spaghetti with eggs in it.
I am going to make spaghetti for dinner tomorrow, so if I remember, I will try to save some of the noodles. Sans sauce. All right. Well, I'll go towards B because we don't really have anyone in B except for me. So, next one, Hemmer.
Okay.
You know what's funny? Okay, hold on 1 second. So right now, my brain went, "Oh, that's a bad one because he's dead." But actually, that's not
the
why.
problem here.
That's not why. I'm gonna have to go with F. Not because he wouldn't be a delightful chat, but because he's blind.
Oh, fuck. I gotta be honest, I completely fucking forgot.
Yeah,
Oh, shit, that's funny.
it's great and all that he has senses that can make up for this in most situations. This is not one of those situations where completely lacking a sense is going to make up for anything.
Oh man. Okay, Pelia.
She's got to be a C.
Dude, I'm thinking maybe even an F.
There's
a good chance you're gonna wind up in Mexico and you were not going to Mexico.
Oh, that's even if you get a hold of her. I feel like she would definitely ignore your calls.
Yeah.
I think she's an F because She doesn't seem to have a sense of time the way we do. So it would
yeah,
you
no.
should just be like late, and she'd be like, "Well, you just catch the flight tomorrow. What's one day?" Because to her, one day is nothing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Solid point.
All right. And then that was the surprise secret last crew member, Captain Archer.
Fuck that guy.
Wait, what? F. Instant F. But what about Una?
Triple F.
Oh fuck! I forgot about Una. Shit, sorry.
S tier.
Triple F. I apologize. I forgot about Una because she wasn't really in this episode, so I completely forgot about her.
Yeah, I will go A tier just because I feel like she'd be pretty reliable and maybe she's apparently a stick in the mud. Maybe not the most entertaining, but
Do you think she would
reliable and get you there.
scold you on the way for some fucking reason?
No,
What
no.
if I
I think
liked
that I think that
Oh
she
well,
would
fair
just
enough.
Oh my god.
she would obey every single traffic law, which is the way I drive. So I feel like I would enjoy this a lot. I'm gonna give her S.
And for Archer, I wouldn't even get in the vehicle
No,
as a woman.
yeah,
I would just not.
he's
Oh shit!
he's gonna be the Uber driver that like signed up with his girlfriend's name, but he's the one that's actually driving.
Are we on Archer again? What are we talking about?
No, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
we're gonna give Una an
Okay.
A because right now Pornstache Kirk is the only one in A. So
Okay.
all right, cool. So at the very bottom, below the chart is Archer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Then
he's
we have
unrankable.
Then we have Pelia, Hemmer, and Chapel at F. Then we have Laan and Ortegas at C. Mostly on a comfort level, it seemed, not really on a
Yeah.
reliability.
Yeah.
In B tier, we have Pike and Mbenga. In A tier, we have Pornstache, Kirk, and Una. And then all the way at the top, people we would probably just ask first, Spock, Uhura, and that's it. No, wait, one more. Wait, no, I can't see. Nope, just two, Spock and Uhura.
What an adventure that was.
I like
It
how
was an
we
adventure.
trust the blind person more than Captain Archer.
Oh hell yeah,
Like-
Yeah, absolutely.
like what?
absolutely. That's not even a debate.
Because at least the blind guy's not going to feel your leg up on the way.
Plus, he's got all that hair.
Whoop. All right. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the characters. I hope that was informative. We will be back with the potpourri.
Welcome back. All right, so for today's actual potpourri,
Damn.
Stanford,
Damn.
we are going to do a little stealing the Enterprise trivia. I don't know if you know this, but it happens a fucking lot, and like multiple times in each series, that there is an Enterprise.
Didn't it happen like twice in the first 4 episodes of TNG? Like,
We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a brief description of the episode, and you're going to tell me which series it was from.
Cool.
And these are all
Okay.
situations where the Enterprise was stolen, hijacked, taken control of by somebody else.
what are the?
Yeah. Let's do first for the buzzer on these.
Do you want
I
actual
guess-
buzzers or just whoever opens their mouth first?
Ooh.
Actual
Hang on.
buzzers.
Hold on a sec. Let me shut the window because it's starting to rain pretty hard, and that's probably going to make a lot of noise.
Blame it on the rain that keeps
Can you
falling.
send us a link to the?
It's in. If you go to the Friends and Family chat, it's pinned.
Okay, go ahead.
I sent you the link to.
And
the-
Rob-
the code.
Okay, having edited the last time we used one of these, Rob, can you just name yourself Rob? Because poor Chris.
Friends and family. Friends and.
I sent a link in
family.
our "What do I do with my face" chat.
For the listeners at home, what do I do with my face? Is the question Chris asks, because in all of the pictures where he knows his picture's being taken, he doesn't know what to do with his face. And it is very funny. And I like how you tried to make this like a candid picture, because it's like you doing Legos, but you still didn't know what to do with your face.
Lauren took the picture, and then the problem is I realized she was taking a picture.
That's the thing apparently. You just gotta think of something funny. Every time you're about to take a picture, just think of Pornstache Kirk, and you'll giggle. And your smile is very nice, Chris, when you're not thinking about it.
Aw, thanks. Still waiting on Rob here.
Yeah, it's a
There
Web
it is.
2.0 app, so I'm sure that Robert's in JB.
All right, you
It's
guys ready?
funny because that's your actual name and it's long.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. First question, or first description, I suppose. A holodeck recreation of a literary character takes control of the ship. Stanford?
TNG.
That's
Yeah.
TNG. That is Elementary Dear Data.
I was gonna say, I think that's the Shakespeare, or Shakespeare, Jesus Christ. The oh my God, what's
Sherlock
that fucking
Holmes.
character?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
Shakespeare?
Moriarty.
Moriarty.
It's the Sherlock Holmes episode, yeah.
All right, next one. The Federation's first encounter with this species resulted in them knocking the crew out so they could rob the ship. Rob?
Ferengi and Enterprise.
That is correct. It is the Enterprise. That is the episode Acquisition.
So was that the answer? Was Enterprise, or was the answer Ferengi?
Enterprise was the answer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because we're talking. We're talking. You're supposed to be naming the series.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
cool.
just the series. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Because you did say this alien species, but I understand you were trying to be vague about it. But like,
yeah.
But I was also like, am I supposed to answer Ferengi? But yeah, Rob.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I was
Rob
trying.
stepped on that landmine
Some of
for
these
me.
are like super obvious if I gave like the
Sure,
IMDb
absolutely,
description.
absolutely.
So, all right, next one. Crew members steal the ship so they can take an injured former crew member to another planet to live out the rest of his days. Robert?
Whoa. Original series.
That is original series. That is Menagerie Part 1, where they take Pike back to the
Oh,
Talos.
I didn't know they stole the ship to do that.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
All right. Next one. An
Reset.
Reset me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. An android takes control of the ship and strands the crew, ruled by a longtime enemy. Stanford?
TNG?
It is not TNG.
God damn it, I got thrown by Android.
There's a reason I
Android.
worded the question that way.
Can you repeat
it
that?
worked.
An android takes control of the ship and strands the crew on a planet ruled by a longtime enemy.
Picard?
It's not.
Are you
This is
talking
TOS. Remember, this is only episodes where the Enterprise was stolen.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That was TOS, where Mud has an android take control of the ship. It is Mud.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know Mud was in more than one episode.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next
Reset.
one. Reset.
Reset.
I got it. All right. Aliens from the Andromeda Galaxy hijack the Enterprise for a return voyage to their galaxy and a prelude to invasion. Rob, looks like you buzzed in first.
TNG.
Incorrect.
Ooh.
Well, then I'm going to say TOS, which was definitely going to be my answer the first time.
It is TOS on that one. Yep.
I thought, you know what? Yeah, because I guess the prelude to invasion is the weird part. Because, like, I was thinking the Outsider, like that dude who, like, warp 10'd the Enterprise and, like, sent them.
No, this is By Any Other Name is the TOS episode.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, next one. The Enterprise is hijacked by the Tekret militia after several deserters are found on board.
Who's the decrepit militia?
That's for you to remember. Stanford?
Is this Enterprise?
It is Enterprise. That's the catwalk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. The problem is Enterprise got taken over so many times in Enterprise. I was mixing it up with a couple different ones. So I wasn't sure, but yeah, okay, it's the catwalk episode. I forgot that they were the decrepit militia.
I've got 11 questions on this quiz, and that's not even all of the times a ship named Enterprise has been stolen.
Oh, absolutely not. Is there a page on Memory Alpha for this? Because there better be.
Probably. I got it from like a trivia thing, but I'm sure there is. All right. Next one. Binars steal the ship because they need the ship's powerful computers to save their techno-dependent race. Stanford?
Yep, that's TNG.
That is indeed TNG.
That's where Riker falls in love with that holodeck program.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Because the Binars are like, we're not going to get very far if that strapping man is here to stop us. So we're going to distract him with some holographic poon.
Yep. Exactly.
It fucking works. Like it worked.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next one. An android steals the ship after its creator activates a program that compels the android to return to him. Stanford?
Fuck it. I'll say TNG.
That is TNG. That is
All right.
Brothers. Where
Oh,
Noonien
that's
Singh...
where Lore shows up. Okay.
Yeah, and you see Lore for the first time.
Jesus Christ.
Or First time? I don't know if it was the first or second time, but
I think it was
they
the
go to that
second
like jungle ass planet. All right. Next one. Enterprise is hijacked by religious zealots bent on destroying members of another religion. Stanford.
That was Enterprise. That's the other one I was thinking of when you said the catwalk one.
Yeah, that is indeed Enterprise. That is Chosen Realm. Next one. 3 Orion slave girls use pheromones to try to steal the ship. Stanford?
Enterprise! Enterprise
Oh my
again!
God.
Yeah, Enterprise again. All right. Look, it's not close. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I know that. Thank you.
Last one. Space hippies steal the ship to find their Eden. Rob?
TOS.
That is TOS. That is The Way to Eden.
Wow. On the nose there with that title.
Right. Let's see. By a score of 6-4, maybe not that far off at the end.
Fuck you guys.
Because you guys missed. Neither of you got the one. That is Stanford's win.
Yay me! Like, the fact that the Enterprise gets hijacked is one of my, like, pet peeves. Because, like, it happens entirely too many times. To be fair to, like, Voyager, I think it only happens twice across 7 seasons.
Yeah, I was wondering, because this was centered around the Enterprise. I didn't bother looking at Voyager,
Right.
but I thought I remembered there was a couple at least.
We didn't even talk about Discovery or Strange New Worlds.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
Well, as Stanford said at the top of the podcast, please rate, review, subscribe, tell our friends, do all those things that could get our podcast to listeners who hopefully would enjoy it. As always, I am Chris, and joined by Stanford, Rob, and Ryan, and we will catch you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thanks for listening to Captain's Log Supplemental. You can follow us on Twitter at PodCLS or send us hate mail at podcls3@gmail.com.